Oda, for the first time, I rewatched all the All-Star videos, legit peak RS. You know, Rhys, even though I think that you're a fat slob, and I would literally fucking destroy you if I ever fought you, I think that means you should be on the next team for the All-Stars. It just makes sense. You know what I mean? It was just too much content. I'm serious. Oda, there's some begging changes for the next All-Stars, but what would you want on it? Wait, how do you know about the begging changes? Which means that you talk to solo mission, which means that there's favoritism in the air, which means that I don't even want to participate in the next All-Stars because you guys are being rats, and you guys are leaking early information and not spreading it to everybody. Which means that you guys are literally rats, you guys freaking stink, right? And you guys are literally just gatekeeping information. What would I want to see in the next All-Stars? Let me see. For the people that actually watched All-Stars, what would you guys change? I'm trying to think. I just don't know what I would change. Because there was so much good shit that I just don't know. Maybe more PvP incentives. How do you guys feel about that? Yeah, more PvP. Yeah, I like that. More PvP incentives. You know, get more team-oriented, right? More reward for PvP things. Oh, and remove Dino as well, that fucking crybaby. I mean, he already said, if Odablock's participating in the next All-Stars, I'm not coming. Okay, brother, then stay in your lane. You know what I realized? It's funny because I looked back on the All-Star clips on my Odablock's clip channel, and everybody was against Dino. Usually there's people in the comments flaming me, saying this or that. But literally 99% of the comments on Dino's YouTube and my YouTube were all against him, because he was 100% in the wrong. He flamed me first for no reason at all, right? No reason. And then when I flamed back, he started playing mad victim. It was weird. Like, if you can't, like, dish it out and then not take it, like, you just look like a bitch and a victim. You know, like, why would you flame in the first place then? It just makes no sense. Like, he made himself look so bad. Rhys, you know what you got very mad about in DMM AllStars that I could tell that triggered you? Is how everybody was VOD reviewing, like, everybody else's shit and their shit. And we were like 6 days into All-Stars. And then you were like, what? We can VOD review people's stuff? What? Like, I guess like we were just leaking strats 21st. Yeah, that tilted me so bad. Oh, I remember. You got mad tilted. I know you did. You got hella tilted when they said you could VOD review. What are your thoughts on the whole stream sniping and chat hopping during DMM All-Stars? I'm gonna say this. You guys obviously know I wasn't sniping because you guys saw me not fight literally anybody because I couldn't find anybody. But bro, there was some hella sussery going on. And I think you guys know that too. I'm not gonna name names, but brother, Dino, right? I'm not gonna name names. Maybe some West Ham, right? I'm not gonna name names. Maybe some this one and that one. Like, that was crazy.
Do you remember in the final hours while farming krill, you started learning Chinese and sang a Chinese song Lamau?
I remember that shit. That shit was so funny. I forgot about that. You just reminded me. I remember it now. When we got like 8 ZGSs in a row and I started singing Chinese songs. Oh my god, I gotta find the VOD on that, bro. That shit was mad funny. I stayed up like an extra 4 hours and I went like 21 hours live on stream trying to get a Staff of the Dead. Brother, from how retarded I went when I saw the 12 ZGS, this guy just reminded me. I started singing Chinese songs. I don't even know Chinese. I started going on Google Translate and learning Chinese while killing krill in DMM All-Stars. Swear to God. I gotta go back in the VOD and show you guys that one day. That's how I was losing it. I got sad. I got depressed. I started learning new languages. Bro, you know what? You know what, Rhys? Now it's gonna bring you a smile to your face. Look at this. Swear to God, this always brings a smile to my face. So after, you know, we would fight in All-Stars against all the content creators, me and Rhys, like, you know, we're very passionate PKers and we want to win, right? So we would sit there and we would flame each other for hours while we get our melee stats up in the Hill Giants down below in the Cyclops area. And, you know, Rhys was known for his Diet Cokes and I was known for my weird noises and my outlashes. And me and him would flame each other and like go hard on each other for hours while we train our main combat stats. And this is something that we used to do, and Chili made this edit.
I've tanked 5 people, there's 3 people stinking. No, listen. Because you literally didn't say that. You said, don't you fucking tell you everything to do. You said, wait for that by one guy. You said, wait for the score. I don't know.
Well, like, this is so well made too. That's the crazy part. Like, Chili just sitting in the Discord call far away listening us to like flame the fuck out of each other too. Like, that was so well made as well. When I legit can't find the VODs and the clips of the Hookah Lounge. You want to know something crazy? I'm not lying. The chat's about to go crazy after I say this too, Rhys. My Bliss, the editor, said, hello, brother. I heard you mentioned watching DMM All-Stars on stream, so I found all the VODs. I have all the VODs of DMM All-Stars still. That whole week. Over 120 hours of footage just laying there in my Discord. on a Dropbox link. So I can literally watch party it anytime with the chat and watch the best moments. That would actually be content the next time I eat on stream after Ramadan. S tier content in those VODs. S tier. Never deleted. S tier. What, 110 of the hours of content is you and Rhys screaming at each other. 110 out of 100 hours of content is you and Rhys screaming at each other. But you say, you know what's crazy? That's how I know, like, you don't, you don't have boys that you play with. You know what I mean? Like, you don't flame your boys. Because, yes, me and Rhys did flame each other a lot. Yes, we were passionate. Yes, we did, like, you know, go in the hookah lounge and flame each other. But wallah, all that shit adds up to the story. You know, I think, right? Not I think. Well, this is a fact. I know that we got the worst RNG out of all stars teams. We got 12 ZGSs instead of any toxic staffs. So we had a 50% chance 12 times to hit one staff of the dead, but we got ZGS 12 times. Guns Chili with 110 dry on a Skiria spine when it was 1 in, like, 10 or something. And then our Darrow's luck with everybody was ass. Our Cox luck was ass. We had 14 dupes, not even more, I think. We had like 14 dexes and like 7 auguries and like 4 dins. Me and Rhys alone got that. Imagine, like, okay, when I you know, I was in 3v1s, 2v1s, 2v1s and all-stars. I think I like overperformed. I think I did really fucking well in the finale. But what's sad is I think if I had a good staff, like a toxic staff, something that's gonna catch freezes instead of splashing like 14 in a row. Oh, brother, that would have been a game changer. A toxic staff, like for like at least me and Rhys or one other member. Bro, we're not... Okay, listen. Me and Rhys are the only PKers on our team. Dino's team, the team that won, had West Ham, who's a PKer. Dino, who's a PKer. Rakesy, who's a PKer. Mika, who's literally a DMM PKer as well. And then Mutz, who just went on the Venge route, which you don't even know how, you don't even need to learn how to PK with that. And we literally was so close to beating them with shit RNG. Like, brother, give us like a staff or two, and I think that was GG's. I think that's GG's, bro. But I swear to God, even Bodhi said it himself on stream. He said our team RNG was by far the worst. By far. Bodhi said that himself. He said our team's RNG was by far the worst. The only thing that I would say that we got lucky on, I don't know if you remember this, but like an hour or two before the finale, I got a double Ehrim top. Like I got an Ehrim top and then I did another run and then I got another Ehrim top. And then we got everybody an Ehrim top before the finale. I got lucky and I got back-to-back Ehrim top. That's the only lucky thing that I think happened to me. Or didn't you get lucky on Void Waker? Hell no. I got all that shit on drop rate. Maybe I got swooned on like one of the pieces, like 30 KC less. Or a 12 ZGS and not one staff that is crazy. Okay, chat, let me put it in perspective. Imagine, right, that you guys are grinding an item for you and you guys' team. And you guys have a 50% chance to get either the item you want or a ZGS. We landed on the ZGS 12 times. It was on the same exact drop table as Staff of the Dead. 50% chance at a Staff of the Dead. So we basically like flipped a coin 12 times and it landed on heads 12 times and we wanted tails. Like, wallah, that's crazy.